paid
only because he got paid.
Nah, funny Marco is getting sued.
Oh shit! Celebrating the bag man.
Oh my god,
that's what I thought it said, and then he made it seem like he was winning the lawsuit.
No. He's getting sued by Breakbeat Media for $6 million. That's what the thing says. And they're always, So apparently he broke his contract with them. Breakbeat is that YouTube channel, and also Don't Call Me White Girl is her podcast is on. That.
Is she starting to go by her real name? Is it like Mona Lee?
Doing the rebrand?
I think I saw her.
She's always gone by Mona.
Okay, I'm tripping.
Yeah, she's always gone by Mona. But Breakbeat Media is suing them. So I wonder what kind of deal they had. They must have had some sort of like production management. Well,
maybe some exclusive.
They must have had some sort of exclusive deal, which is kind of interesting.
It says that he was making side deals right there, though. So he was probably breaching his contract.
He was into some sort of management then. That means is the real name Marco Summer. Facing $6 million lawsuit for Breakbeat Media, the company that helped launch his popular podcast. On Tuesday, July 11th, Breakbeat and veteran publisher 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝙽 filed a lawsuit against Marco. According to the claim documents, Marco and Breakbeat made a deal in August 2021 to host his content on their YouTube channel. Ooh, that's what it is. The company now claims Marco breached his contract on several occasions in an attempt to get more money out of them. Breakbeat reportedly conceded to multiple of Marco's demands, including incorporating his Cornbread TV brand into the mix and even giving him 35% of the revenue and rights to the production. However, the suit claimed the media personality wasn't satisfied and continued to post content on his own YouTube channels, which is a violation of the deal. He allegedly gained hundreds of thousands in revenue from the Breakbeat channel despite repeatedly requests to stop. Marco is also accused of dropping the ball several times, which had negative impact on Breakbeat Media. That's a little crazy. That won't stand. Yeah, the company claims he refused to read on-air ads and allegedly made side deals with advertisers. Well, that might be a little issue.
Yeah, no, they definitely have a problem with that shit. It sounds like he tried to lemon squeeze the legalese.
Damn, this is
That's the end of it, though, right there. You don't have to say the whole thing, but
okay, yeah, none of this matters.
Yeah. Now they want Funny Marco to pay up, according to reports.
This is the Jasmine brand on Instagram, but who wrote this part?
And who is Maze?
Oh, Monique Nicole. Shout out to you. That was well written.
Yeah.
She didn't miss a goddamn note.
Yeah, I like how she writes.
I like that. Shout out to Monique Nicole. That was
Jasmine brand.
I'm all the way on point right now. So yeah,
it sounds like he didn't think he was gonna pop like he did. And then now he's like,
but Marco was already popping though.
It sounds like he knew he was gonna pop. Right. He was like, "Nigga, I need my own fucking YouTube to upload," because he saw the potential.
But that sounds like an after move.
Well, no, that's a little different because I think Marco was already popping on YouTube and Instagram before, and I think he came to them and used their production and resources to create his show. The one where he was like interviewing.
Okay. That's true.
You know
what
I'm saying? So he was already Marco outside.
So he got signed because he was already kind of Marco.
He was already that nigga.
Little Marco. And then he used their equipment,
used them for their resources.
Facilities.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is a situation like you was really just fucking a girl because you wanted to get something out of it, but you ended up getting her pregnant.
Yeah.
Right. And now she mad that you getting side pussy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much what that is.
Y'all brands mesh so well. It's like,
defamation.
Yeah, because that show was the Funny Marco show. It was on like I don't know how many episodes there were, but it was like once a week we were getting, or every 2 weeks we were getting a new good interview.
I saw that stupid suit.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it just stopped.
Yep.
Yeah,
it just stopped out of nowhere.
Yeah, I guess we have a reason. This nigga was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Side quest, nigga.
Yeah, he was doing too many side quests.
Sounds like he wasn't satisfied with the situation because you don't normally try to do side deals to make extra content.
But you know what else I think it might have been too, though? I think what it also might have been, he might not have fully read that contract because maybe something in that contract said he has to post all his content 100% on their channel now.
Yeah.
And maybe he didn't specify just this content is posted on there. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't read it nor care about it. He's wearing a
Buzz
Lightyear jacket. This is the type of man we're dealing with.
But you gotta like he signed $1 million deal. Is looking like he has lawyers. So if there's one thing that he can't do, he's probably got to be fully aware of that shit.
Yeah, he was fully,
one of the only things that you can't do.
Yeah,
you gotta know that.
Multiple warnings, and I'm pretty sure a warning from like a company like this is a real warning. Nigga.
Yeah, because I mean, even in the music business, bro, like even in the music business, which I'm assuming just like the media business, when there's like a breach of contract, the courtesy it's a courtesy to be like, can you stop doing this?
Yeah.
But at a certain point, they just stop. They just let you go crazy and make all that money.
Yeah.
And we'll let you just, you know what? We won't even bother you no more. Make all the money under our name, like that's supposed to come to us for 6 years, and then we'll hit you for 10 million, 20 million down the line. We'll just wait, and now you got to deal with this for at some point.
That's what stores do with shoplifting. They let you steal until it's a felony.
Yeah, exactly. So that might be what they did. I mean, and it sounds like
they
treated this shit like a PPP loan.
And it sounds like they conceded on a lot of things. Like I didn't realize that Cornfred Media was him. I knew he was on Breakbeat, but at first I thought he owned Breakbeat. So he even had his own branding on there. He might have been using the sponsors that they were getting.
Want your cake and eat it too. The nigga was being greedy.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what happened. He started getting
and just
popping too much after that shit. Like how well that went. Now he's like, I'm the star. I'm the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought.
Depends on what character he was in when he signed the contract. He might have been in a satirical bag.
Yeah, because like that second episode is the one that had Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
When he was talking about Bow Wow got some good pussy. Like that was like the second episode, I think. Like that show blew the fuck up in like a week or two. You know what I'm saying? Like it was everywhere.
That
Everybody
statement
was
is very pulverizing, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
It's funny every time. Bow Wow got good pussy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, how do you compete with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is dominating in views this week for the next 2 weeks.
That's gonna kill everything.
Yeah, so I think he might have just been getting greedy, man. So hopefully he was in the right. And this is just all wrong.
Yeah, because that does happen.
That does happen. Yeah. Maybe Breakbeat is trying to get greedy because they realized they should have signed him to a tighter contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to see what the ruling is. Right?
Yeah, and I feel like it all comes down to his fault.
Yeah,
because it's like you don't get what you deserve; you get what you negotiate.
Exactly.
You know, as businessmen would say.
Right.
So he should have had better lawyers.
Yeah,
he should have asked for a better deal.
And I'm sure this deal wasn't forever. Like, he should have kept doing his show. I don't know.
How long is too long? You think 3 years?
You sign a deal that's this exclusive?
I think it depends.
You don't want to be too locked in with them motherfuckers because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know the situation.
I think 3 to 5, depending on, I think, like, anything more than 5 or 5 and on, it's like, that's a real commitment. Like, that's like you're really invested in this company. This company's really invested in you. But I feel like
you have a 9 to 5.
This is where you want to play for the rest of your career.
I feel like the standard contract is you're always gonna start at like 2 to 3 years at least. Because even with albums, I think like this classic record label album, it's like they're normally lock you in for like 4 or 5 albums.
Yeah.
As like your deal number 1, you have to give us 5 albums. So, and that could be 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Which that is kind of crazy. So yeah, record labels are kind of infamous for just you're locked in, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like there are no options once you sign this first deal. That's what Rocco did with Future. Rocco signed that deal with Future, and then Future started going crazy, Dirty Sprite 2 and all that stuff, and Rocco just let him collect his millions for like multiple years, and then sued him for breach of contract. And got all his money back. Yep, because he had signed Rocco at some point one of these little side quest deals, and Rocco gave him one of those bags. But in that bag on the contract, it said something about a couple albums, like 3 or 4 albums. So Rocco pretty much got the claim like rights from those albums when Future was his biggest that he's ever been.
Business is a motherfucker.
It is, yeah. But I don't know. This is interesting. I feel like this might be one of the few times that I've seen like a personality like this get sued by like
$6 million
by one of, and these ain't little numbers either. You know what I'm saying?
These
like
little numbers at all. Nigga.
Yeah, so it's like,
I know he's scared.
Yeah, and I knew he was doing good, but nigga, I don't know how well he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
He's not. I got just $6 million.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got 6 laying around. Like,
no, that's a worse position to be in too. Because if the industry stop fucking with you after that,
yeah, that's kind of scary.
You're
man.
not even gonna be able to work to get the $6 million.
Right?
To pay.
You thought you had friends, and you realized it's just a game.
Yeah, well, do you think they even have his net worth? See if his net worth is even.
That might not be worth Googling for real.
It might just be like 200,000.
Chill out, it's more than that.
I don't know, man.
Your net worth is probably 200,000. My nigga.
If he has a Buzz
Lightyear, more than that.
If he has a Buzz Lightyear jacket, his priorities is in the right place. He's not worried about no Gucci.
269,000.
God damn.
Told you. Knew it. I
knew bro.
I knew it wasn't gonna be more than
that.
Professional
1 million,
pocket watcher. You said what?
It says 1 million.
Where?
Go up.
No, it doesn't.
The second one.
Oh yeah, net worth is 1 million,
Yeah.
and then the one below shit that he's still 6 off.
So let's say like 600,000, maybe 500,000 and 1 million.
Yeah, he's a couple $100,000.
Yeah, let's give him like
between 5 and
half a million a year.
Maybe 3.
Yeah. 750 to be safe. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
And then even that one, it says net worth anywhere from 100,000 to 1 million. So they don't know.
You're still not 6.
And for all we
They
know,
still ain't 6 at the end of the
Nigga
day.
05.
these might be like individual bags he's gotten.
No.
I think a Drewski bag is worth more than
probably
like a Drewski spot.
Yeah.
You nigga, Drewski do phone company.
He does AT&T commercials. This shit is sick. Google Pixel commercials. You know what I'm saying? It's like the bag
doing
is
Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah,
nigga.
the bag is different over there. He getting those looks with Jack Harlow on the
I'm surprised he wasn't in White Men Can't Jump.
Yeah, I'm surprised. There must have been a legal obligation why he couldn't be there. Had to be.
You see, his should say woman. That's probably a lie, though. He has a lot more money than $1 million.
And normally, like, the net worth is always a lot lower.
Yeah,
they make it seem like
they have his more like definitive everywhere. It says 1 million.
That is true.
So
too,
it's like
that's just he has money, and
that means that it's like it's easier to track his money because he has a lot more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has more assets.
He has at least $1 million.
Yeah. We're confident in that. He's got $1 million liquid.
Said he became a millionaire at 28.
That's not bad.
That ain't bad right there.
Just bitches in this generation expect you to have it at 21.
Facts.
Nigga, what? 19 and a half. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
And they weren't like that for us. Thank God they weren't. They were okay with broke niggas back in the day.
Were they, nigga? I was in the we both have fucked up cars pulling shit that we should have been
now that I
pulling,
really
bro.
think about it, when I really think about it, like, yeah, it is a lot harder for younger kids because I really didn't run into women from like 18 to 23 that were expecting me to have like
it all together.
They weren't. They weren't not, bro. So yeah, that is true.
Bro, I had women in my car, and I had to get out the car by putting my hand out the window and opening it from the inside.
Yeah. Car with no AC, they jumping in the passenger seat
and they
happily.
was chilling.
I've never been with a bitch that expected me to have it all together. I don't know I don't know what these niggas be talking about either.
They make it seem
That's a few of those bitches out here.
Maybe they just like talking about it more. But there also wasn't OnlyFans either, so these bitches were broke too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if y'all know chicks your age that are like doing all right off the OnlyFans and capital rates. And shit. You know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
girls our age is trying to get it popping.
Trying to get it popping, yeah.
I know,
What they say, like 89 or 98% of the women on OnlyFans are making less than $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
They make like 180.
It's crazy. Yeah, like
$200.
Yeah, that's wild.
But for a regular person, if you make like an extra $500 a month, that's not bad for you.
For a regular person, that's not bad.
A little Starbucks barista, bitch.
Yeah. As long as you're not doing too much on there, like you shouldn't be dedicating hours a week to it. You know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't have a linear to plug like schedule.
Yeah, you shouldn't have a crazy content schedule.
Salary.
If you have a crazy content schedule, I expect a comma to be there.
But if she record
You know what I'm
like
saying?
twice a week like we do,
that ain't nothing. Yeah, I'm not mad at that because she's already getting it cracking with her boyfriend or whatever, or her
making
nigga
more money
or
than
whatever.
us.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly, facts. So that's it.
Fucking record 3 times a week.
right. That's right. Doing better.
So that's just the average.
Yeah. So, but shit, man. I think that's it. Well, that is it. I don't have nothing else.
You know.
Yeah, I don't got nothing else but work in the morning, nigga.
Me too. And I got to drive to Fayetteville.
Ah, yes, you got to get the.
We're 3 hours in. This is a good one, though.
Yeah, you got to go to the Ville. Shout out to Ville, man.
Shout out Vietnam.
Fun fact, you know, J. Cole went to one of the nicest schools in Fayetteville. I didn't know that.
You say that shit like a diss every time you bring it up.
I just, this
like the nigga wasn't supposed to be literate.
A lot of people didn't know that. I didn't know that. I was training with a nigga.
I feel like you found out a story about one of your heroes and it like made him not your hero.
Because a white dude told me from Fayetteville, and he had the attitude like, yeah, J. Cole, he's from like the school. He's from the school I should be from. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, fun fact. You know what I mean? Leave it on some black excellence. You know, a black man going to a safe school.